Hello everybody and welcome to part 2 of my Insta360 Evo 360 VR camera review. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I've run through the actual camera itself, the design and the app as well on there. This is my test footage, so I'm shooting in 360 degree mode. Now you should be able to look all around this lovely rainy scene here on the Southbank in central London. So you've got the good old Big Ben, kids are wearing the scaffolding over there. You've got a seagull, it looks like it's about a ship's got sun just there. You've got the iconic across London Eye just there. You've got lots of puddles because it's very, very wet. So I'm just going to walk around now and just sort of show off some of the 360 features, so you should be able to look around and see the full scene here. The image stabilization as well is very strong, so I've got that all activated in the app, so this should be nice and smooth hopefully when you're watching it back. You can set different focal points as well, so if you're just watching on a phone or a tablet style device, that will just spin around and sort of show off some of the best bits that the editor has selected for you. Otherwise, if you are watching using a VR headset, you can look around in full 360 degrees. I'm going to shoot some 180 degree footage as well, just to show that off, pull the depth of focus. So here we are now, just walking by the London Eye. Not much of a cute day because it is horrendous weather. This is going to be stretching all over the place. It's a big bugger. I should probably have stored away some London Eye facts in my skull to actually regale you with now, to make it a bit more interesting. I know bugger all about the London Eye. It opened up, what, about 20 something years ago. They do fireworks outside it on a New Year's Eve. It's very bloody expensive to go up it. It's full of kids today, but it looks like it's supposed to be a school visit. Hello school kids. Continue on down the Southbank towards Westminster Bridge. That's what you cross in order to get to the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben. And down here on the Southbank you've got all kinds of tourist trap bullshit. You've got the London Dungeon, you've got the Sealife Centre, which I'm going to actually head into and shoot some footage in there to show off the low light capabilities or lack thereof. I've actually tested it in a proper low light environment yet, so I'll be interested. And you've also got the Namco Arcade, which is pretty kick-ass actually. You can go in there and just spend all of your change on a bit of Street Fighter 2 action, all the classics. So right, we're going to end this particular clip right here. And as I say, I'll go dodge around and shoot some more test footage.
I see a turtle! Oh, well done! It's such a big turtle, isn't it? Look how much bigger the turtle is than the rabbit. Huge! Very good spotting of a turtle, Cara. Really clever of you.
Turtle. Final bit of footage shot using the Insta360 VR camera. We're in a very, very wet, drizzly, horrible, cold, manky Trafalgar Square here in central London. Just going to have a bit of a wander about. I was kind of hoping the fountains would at least be going, but no, they've turned those off, so that's awesome. Yeah, this is what Trafalgar Square is like when it's pissing with rain. Going to head down past the non-functional fountains. I'm quite as excited, unfortunately. Past Nelson's column. There's Nelson all the way up there. You can see his arse right now. God bless you, VR. There's the lions, of course. 4 lions, one on each corner. There's some dude in like a toga or something over there. I don't know who that is. And of course, bit of underground action. That is Charing Cross Underground Station right there. We're going to swing around this way and go to the main train station. I have to hurry up because otherwise I'm going to miss the crossing. So we're going to test the image stabilization. Alright. Okay, that should do it.
Gems, it's like they have the most beautiful braids. Get long hair.